welcome to the Shadow Trader Video Weekly for Sunday, April 13th, 2014. Just a little bit of housekeeping. First off, I will be out of the office all next week. It is a shortened week. Good Friday is on the 18th on Friday, and that is a nicey holiday, so the market will be closed. The Shadow Trader blog that I write every morning about the futures will be published all next week, but it will be slightly curtailed. Brad will be assisting me in posting a picture of the current distribution with the pre-market action each morning, but I will not be writing any commentary all next week. All right, S&Ps coming down pretty hard, and coming into this week, I want everybody to pay attention to what I think is going to be a confluence of support amongst the major averages that I think could lead to a bounce in the market. So the next play here, if you're not short, is going to be long, and it will probably be, as I said, at a confluence of trend lines amongst these majors, because they all seem to be coming into some key supports all at the same time, so to speak. So first thing is the ES, obviously, and you can see here that that area here it's just below 1800, so I'm going to call it around 1790, and this is the dominant channel that we've been watching for quite some time. And that's where I think that the S&Ps are headed. So be watching like 1790 in the S&Ps. Now, while that's happening at the exact same time, notice that the Dow, okay, which is also kind of in a free fall here, also has the same situation going on, whereby it has, right, trend channel here established, and look at where the next level is, and it's also right up next to a 200-period moving average. So Dow could come in from, say the 16,000 down to 15,800. That's not too much to ask. That's another 200 Dow points, brings it in to here. Okay, moving along, keeping going with this, look at what's going on with the NASDAQ composite. Now, the NASDAQ composite lost this trend channel here, right? We know that we've had this channel we've been watching for a while, and here it was lost, and yet look, here's a different one which is slightly longer term. If you switch out to a weekly, you can see that, and that's going to be around, let's call it 3930. So look, on the weekly NASDAQ composite, there's that, this is like a primary, secondary, tertiary. It's coming into that secondary, and that would also put it kind of close to these lows, maybe a little bit below those lows. So keep an eye on that area in the NASDAQ composite, and then also the NDX. This one's a little bit trickier because you can see it's really in a free fall. The Jumbotron stocks, the NASDAQ stocks, tech stocks have all been getting kind of hit. This one really only has this support here because the channel is really not coming into play for a while. You could possibly draw from here to here, but I don't think that's going to be in play either because this distance may be too far. But then again, the NASDAQ 100 has a lot of momentum. I mean, these are weekly bars, so it is possible that maybe that trend line is in play. But either way, you don't need all of them. But having like three, basically, all at the same time is quite significant. It's rare that you have the markets kind of in sync like that, where they all come into support at once. So this is what I think people should be watching for in the coming week. And if these areas do support, then at the same time, obviously, a lot of these Jumbotron stocks could be in play. Three that come to mind right away.